What's going on, guys? It's Brandon Beck here again today for another series review. We had another series conclude last night, and this is one that I nailed perfectly. Edmonton and LA for the third straight year ends in the same exact way, just in one less game. In 2022, Edmonton beats LA in 7 games. It's LA's first time back in the playoffs after their rebuild. It's all well and fine, especially when they had a 3-2 series lead. Edmonton has McDavid and Draisaitl. They were bound to make a breakthrough at that point because they were waiting on that breakthrough. 2023 comes around, more of the same. Edmonton ends up winning that series in 6 games. And now it's kind of like, can LA beat Edmonton? And for the third straight year in 2024 here, the answer is no, as Edmonton now wins in 5 games, meaning 2025, Edmonton, I'm predicting a sweep of LA if they play each other. But Game 1, Edmonton takes control and wins 7-4. They were up, I believe, 4 or 5-0 at one point, and then it was on cruise control from there. Game 2, LA steals. They win 5-4 in overtime. Anze Kopitar with the winner in that one. The question is he's still performing. He's getting older, of course, so will he eventually be possibly traded if this team can't get it done soon, or how it's going to work? Game 3, LA loses 6-1 in LA. Edmonton just dominated. And then Game 4, LA is known for their 1-3-1, very defensive style of play, very boring style. And Edmonton decided, you know what, we can play that game too, and decided to win 1-0. And I believe the only goal scored in that game was a power play goal. I didn't even write who won each game up here. I apologize. This was EDM, ironically. Not electronic dance music. LAK, EDM, then EDM. Because last night, Edmonton wins 4-3. It was 4-2 late, and then LA scores 1. They could not get another to tie the game, and Edmonton takes the series in 5, winning. They're getting out of the first round consistently now. That was an issue beforehand. In 2020, they lost to the Hawks in the qualifying round. 2021, they got swept by the Jets. Now 2022, they went to the conference final. They went to the second round last year. And then now they await the winner of Vancouver and Nashville, which they have a very good chance of beating both of those teams, I think. If they play Vancouver, I think Edmonton, although they've not fared well against Vancouver this year, I think their playoff experience can carry them here. They have kind of a free, in my eyes, have a free trip to the conference final right here, at least. And then if they could very much well go to the final this year. But looking at the goaltending this series, Skinner 4-1 with a .910 save percentage. He was good when he had to be. Talbot 1-2 with an .861, and then Rittich also played 2 games, .872 save percentage. No matter what LA did, they just couldn't stop the Oilers. Leading scorers, so Edmonton scored 22 goals in the series, LA scored 13. McDavid, of course, leads the way in 5 games with 1 goal, 11 assists, 12 points. Draisaitl, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. So Draisaitl's 2 points per game. McDavid is 2.2 points per game. Have fun stopping him. Bouchard, 1 goal, 8 assists, 9 points. Hyman, phenomenal series, including the hat trick, and I believe it was Game 3. Or was it Game 3 or was it Game 1? I think it was Game 1, actually. But he has 7 goals, 1 assist, 8 points. And then Nugent Hopkins just squeaks in the top 50 with 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Adrian Kempe is the only king on the board. 5 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Disappointing performance out of the Kings, especially when they went out. They made that Dubois trade. And they've had 3 different goalies in every series. They had Quick, they had Korpisalo last year, and now this year they had Talbot and Rittich. And they couldn't get it done either. So what the Kings do is going to be... I really don't know. I really don't know what the Kings are going to do here, but that's another series review in the books. We have 3 series remaining with Vancouver and Nashville, and Dallas, Vegas both have Game 6s tomorrow. The one game tonight is Boston-Toronto. We'll see if Boston can close it out once again, or if Toronto can now force a Game 7. We've seen this movie before several times. But yeah, that's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. Just another series review. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me down below, what does LA do from here? They can't beat the Oilers. Do they need another matchup? What do they need, comparatively speaking? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.